everybody, this is Preeti for Rubbernecker with a closer look at the November 2020 winter release. This release has 7 beautiful stamp sets. I'm going to show them one by one to you. Before that, I want to tell you how excited I am about this release that I just went ahead and decorated my desk with some wintry embellishments. So let's begin. This first stamp set is called Christmas Inchies, and the reason these are called Inchies is because each of these images, that's the bear, the reindeer, the Santa, and there's a penguin, and the snowman, they're all an inch in measurement, and you can easily make them into those inchy cards where you can stamp them in different tiles, put them all and make one single card, or you can use them individually. There are some, you can see this little image that I'm showing you here. It's like a wire, and you can add bulbs to them, and there's some really nice sentiments also in this stamp set. And I'll just show you a card that I made using this stamp set, and I've used that wire image there with some bulbs that I added. Now, all of these images also have die cuts with them, but right now I don't have any with me, but they are available in the store when this release goes live on the 16th. And you can see here I'm pointing out to that bulb and the wire that I was talking about, that I created that little string of lights that goes across the word Christmas, and then I added a few other elements from that same stamp set to create the scene for this card. Here you can see a closer look at that card. So my daughter wanted me to show you this card that she created using the same stamp set. She die cut this letter, the word ho ho ho, from the stitched alphabet dies, and then she added the little cap that is included in the stamp set and the Santa in the other corner, and it also a sentiment which says Merry Christmas, and she says she wanted me to show it to you. Anyway, moving along, the second set is called the Wintery Friends set, and again this is another beautiful stamp set. And this set also has some critters in it. It has a bear. You can make it as a polar bear or even a brown bear, a bunny, a snowman, and a fox. And there are and there's a tree, and then there's another string of lights with some bulbs that you can add to it, and some berries that you can put like they're flying out of the tree. And this also has 2 beautiful sentiments with this. I also wanted to show you that I actually, when I get these stamps, I put them in a sleeve. I take them off from the sleeves that it originally comes from. And there's no harm if you can always keep it the way you are. But I usually tend to tear them just because I want to take out stuff quickly, and I want to do stuff and I put my hand in and I tear it. So what I do is I take them off and I put them in this larger pouches, and it makes it easier for me to put my hand in and to take it off. And that's the reason why you're seeing those pouches. When you buy these stamps, of course they won't be like this. They would be in their original packages. Anyway, this is the card that I made creating this, using this stamp set, and I actually used the bear and the little bunny there. I made the card to look like they're looking at the beautiful starry sky, and there's a moon brightly shining up there, and there's a tree filled with lights, Christmas lights, and they're just watching the beautiful night scene out there. And I colored this using my watercolors, and I really like the way this card turned out. And there's so much more you can really do with this stamp set. You'll see eventually I've used the same stamp set to make another card as well. And the versatility of this stamp set is quite a lot. And you're not limited to use these stamps just for Christmas and Christmas scenes. You can create other scenes as well, even during the other seasons. This is the third set, and this is called the Santa's Postcard. And it's a really nice set. And this set actually is made to create Santa's postcard, and then you can see that has this postage stamps or this the stamps, not the postage stamps, what do you call the seals that they put at the post office. You can also create an envelope with that, and you have some dash lines there which you can use to write your address for the person you're sending it to. But for my card, I actually use this Santa here. He's such a nice looking Santa. It reminds me of that vintage Santas that you see in old vintage cards, and I really liked it. So I just stamped that Santa and I colored him with some watercolor, and I added him to a wreath that I created using the wreath die set. And that sentiment that you see there is actually from another stamp set that I will show you eventually. And I really liked how beautiful this card turned out. And again, this stamp set again is quite versatile. You can use it to make not only cards but envelopes, and even like postcards, just one layer postcards. Those will look cute too. And I'm hoping I'll have more ideas available to you in a few days or weeks on the website for you to see. And here's the fourth one, and this is called Snowman with Presents. And this is the cutest little card, stamp set. It has 3 snowmen, and then it has some presents that you can either have them hold, or you can just make a card with just the presents. And then there's some nice sentiments to go along with this stamp set. And then also there's some snowflakes that are included in this stamp set. Now, I created a card using one of the snowman in the stamp set, and he actually has his arms open wide. Maybe he's the snowman is enjoying the snow, falling snow. But I thought it'd be a great idea to put a stack of sentiments or stack of presents on both his hands. So I actually stamped all of the presents that are present in this stamp set, and I kind of stacked them up one by one, and I put them on his right hand, and then on his left hand I put on his left hand I put the a larger present, and on this other hand I put this one single present. And it kind of made it such a fun card to make it into a slimline card. And then the sentiment is from an older set called the Merry Christmas, and this is my favorite card that I created, and also a really fun stamp set. And I really hope you guys will enjoy making these cards with these stamp set, because that's what I did. Was I really enjoyed making cards with these stamp set, because it's so much fun. Anyway, and I really liked every little detail in this stamp set. Again, all of these stamp sets have coordinating dies. I don't have the die right now with me, so but when this release goes live, the die sets are available in the store. This is a closer look of that card that I was just showing you. The next stamp set is called Winter Wonderland, and oh my, another beautiful stamp set. This has some beautiful pine cones, some pine leaves, and some holly berries, and some beautiful sentiments. The Santa card, remember I showed you, the sentiment came from this stamp set, and the sentiment reads Merry Christmas and a happy and good night to all, or something like that. Anyway, and it has, and the stamp set also, I really loved making the card with this. I created this winter wonderland kind of scene where there's snow and the snow is glistening over the treetops, and there's snow collected on the pine cones. Oh my, this stamp set is so beautiful. For the name, it says Winter Wonderland, and really you can create amazing Winter Wonderland scenes with this stamp set. You guys, I have to tell you, I was so excited to make cards using these stamp set. I really hope that you would enjoy making cards as much as I did with these stamp set. And you're not limited to making only Winter Wonderland scenes. You can really make a lot of wintry scenes or off-wintry scenes with this stamp set. Moving along, there are 2 sentiment sets that is being released. and I love them both. The first one is called Best Friends, and it has some really nice, meaningful sentiments that you can send a card to your friend, especially with this COVID time where sometimes you're not able to meet all your friends because of the virus. There are sentiments that are really accurate for this current time of our or the seasons for the current season that we're living in. There's a particular sentiment that says true friends are always together in spirit. I really thought that was such a beautiful sentiment, and I actually created a card using that sentiment, and I also used that Wintery Friends that I was talking about earlier. I created a card, so I made a snowman farther away and a fox friend of the snowman waiting farther away, and they can't really see each other, and the sentiment reads, two friends are always together in spirit. I really thought it was such a beautiful sentiment, especially during this time that we are in. So I really hope you'll be able to use these sentiments, and there are other sentiments in it too, which relates to friendship, and you can use it year long. This particular stamp set as well. And finally, this is the a second sentiment set, and this is called Thanks. And this is my favorite set of thanks set of all, guys. I mean, there is the scripties thanks, and then there are coordinating sayings with the thanks, which are in a modern font. And oh my goodness, they're so versatile. You can really use it with so many different occasions, and you can pair it up in so many different ways as well. And I actually used the large thanks sentiment along with another additional sentiment which says thanks, you are too kind, and created this card using the Winter Wonderland holly and berry stamps, and I colored them using my Copics and created this background. And I thought it'd be a really nice idea to give someone as a thank you note for giving you a thoughtful gift during this Christmas season. With that, this closer look has come to an end. Once again, there are 7 beautiful stamp sets released in this winter release, and I really hope I've got you inspired to get you going. Have a wonderful day. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.